There's a whole lot going on in the world today, and we are here to switch the narrative. Welcome to another edition of the Power Book 2 Ghost Podcast Recap. I am Irv the Villain. Of course, we got Dave the Stepdad right next to me, and we got Bull. Say what's up, people?
Yizzo.
What's happening?
Wow. There was a lot that just went down before we did this.
Yeah.
Wow, shit just blew up. Yo!
That's typical.
Yeah.
Typical.
Woo! That tends to happen.
This gotta be part. Look, got part of the bloopers, man. Gotta be part of the bleepers.
Oh, yeah, no, we're totally
The
going to have the
bloopers
bloopers
are the
reel. By the end of the season,
y'all
we're going to
ain't
have
see this
bloopers
shit
reel.
yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll see it.
Oh.
But yeah, so, we saw the most recent episode of Power 2, episode 3.
Real shit.
And we have thoughts.
I forgot we was video. That's crazy.
No, we are on
Because
the air.
that's how crazy this shit was before we started.
You see, we can't really get shit done with Dave's stepdad because he's not.
Yeah, because you want to reflect back on the fucking past.
he's not all the way here,
Crazy.
as you can see.
Yes.
So, well, all right, thoughts. I guess, yeah, just take it from wherever. Beginning of the episode,
You can
middle.
start.
You want me to start it off?
Yeah, sure.
I actually don't want to start it off. Can
Wow.
anyone else start it off? Yeah, no. Normally, I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Well, I was.
Ah!
That's my point exactly with this punk bitch ass, man.
I want to see if we could go in some sort of a canonical order, but I know there's no way to do that.
Oh, fuck no. Especially with this bitch here, no.
God damn. All right. Well, we just going. I mean, shit, man. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is Tariq is going right back to what his fucking pop did. You know what I'm saying? You found a fucking connect just to go sell a couple drugs out to the entire goddamn school. Back to square one. There's really no smart way. I don't know why he was trying to finesse the whole situation, saying like, yo, you know what I mean? You either end up dead or in jail. But I mean, you know, you doing the exact same shit.
Yeah, this nigga think he can find a way out. He think he can do it smarter than his father did it. And I think that's partially why he... You know, one thing I never understood about Tariq's character is like, why do you want this that bad? You got everything you need. You're in an Ivy League school. You know what I'm saying? The family got money. Like, why do you want to get into this? He did that so you wouldn't have to go through that. But here we are. Because you're doing the same
On
shit.
some whole shit.
Like a Nick.
I think the same reason why a lot of sheltered and privileged kids do things, man. They
For the rush.
Yeah, they have it all, but I mean, they don't know. He don't know how it feels to be broke. He
That's
don't.
true.
And that's a lot of young boys, a lot of people in college. You know, they a lot like, or not even just college, not even young boys, just anyone that grew up in a privileged environment. It's still not enough. You know what I mean? Maybe their mom and dad going through this shit, so now you're like, well, you gotta sell drugs, bro?
Real shit.
His dad did that shit when he was fucked up.
Right.
And now he, you know what I mean, worked his way up and then he got himself out of the game. But all I'm saying is, he don't have to be like that. But a lot of people that's in that environment, they go through that. They want to live the life of a poor man's or poor woman mentality. Poor man's lifestyle.
Well, with Tariq, I also wonder if maybe he feels so obligated to protect his family now that his father's not here. That he's taking all those measures that maybe he would otherwise see unfit. And now he's like, well, fuck it, my pop did it, and now he's gone, and now my mom's in jail, and we gotta pay for the lawyer, and we gotta get her out, and this, that, and the third. And he's like, I'm taking it into my own hands. I'm gonna just go for it.
You gotta think though, he has to go ahead and do this shit because he couldn't maintain truth and he couldn't maintain the other assets that his dad had until he had actually graduated school
Exactly.
and shit. So this is a whole different situation that even his dad didn't deal with. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And that's the only reason why he's in school now, to
Right.
get that bread.
Other than that, he would have not went. He would have not went.
Right.
He wouldn't have,
And he has to graduate, not just go. He got to graduate.
And that's all while taking on the, academic debt that Zeke hasn't actually lived up to. And that's the one thing that, really strikes. Like, you could start to see it all weighing on him in this particular episode.
Hell yeah.
Because I feel like now everything's starting to come to blows. Like he's starting to get, he's not starting to not get credit on his papers.
Right.
He's gonna spend so much time trying to find a way to get the money and find a connection so he can sell the drugs, get money to help his mom and pay for the lawyer, all while still trying to take care of Zeke and making sure that that connection is right and that he gets back out on the court because, as we saw in the last episode, now he has this connection with Zeke's aunt, Monet, played by Mary J. Blige. Zeke's been trying you could tell from episode 2, he's been trying to infiltrate. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get in and, like, find a new supplier. And he knows Monet is the plug.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Through Lorenzo.
Right.
And that motherfucker got pulled, yo. I'm telling you, like,
listen.
like that, the scene where literally they was in the jail cell and Lorenzo was just getting calls from, like, different motherfuckers and shit. And a cop was sitting right there, like, holding down the whole goddamn joint. Like, he got major pull in the fucking cell, bro.
And he got major bread.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. Real shit.
And another thing is, another reason why Reek is probably doing this because he was born in that lifestyle. He knew his mom, he knew his dad is out here selling, his mom selling too. So it's like he was born into it.
Real shit.
So even if it's not like privilege, he's born into this shit. So
yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely see your point.
And he's smart as shit. So.
Yo, that's something that really, like, every now and again, an episode will have, will come on where you really see just how smart Tariq is.
Yeah.
And he's a brilliant fucking kid.
But his dad's smart as shit.
Exactly.
So it's only right.
Right. So yeah, no, it makes complete sense. But it's like, to see all that translate on the academic front. Like, he's just as smart with the street shit. At least we think. So far, he's playing the street shit real smart. He could go stupid later.
Right.
But right now, he's handling it well. And balancing it with his academics. I mean, the fact that he sat down and typed up an entire paper discrediting the theories that were presented to him in class.
20 page paper.
20-page paper.
Right there.
And still got no credit.
And that Coon
By Professor Coon.
Professor
That's
Coon.
what I call him.
Professor Coon Reynolds.
I want to say something about that. So Professor Reynolds surprised me in this episode.
He did.
Right, yeah, you get it, right?
Kinda fucked me up a little bit.
I didn't think that he was going to sit down with Tariq and have that, like pretty blunt man talk with him.
The conversation that Layla wanted him to have from the rip.
Yep.
That's what she was saying the whole time. Let's look out. So, like, tough love. I mean, he didn't get credit, but I need you to know.
He said straight up, there's a reason you didn't get this credit. There's a reason you didn't get this credit. It's not because the paper was bad. It's not because your theories were bad. It's not because of the argument you presented. It's because
you ain't
letting
authentic.
that white man get to you.
And he wasn't authentic.
You were not authentic. It's true. You weren't authentic. He wrote a paper basically saying all the shit that he thought that one professor wanted to hear.
Right.
When in class, he provided the correct rebuttal. If he had written that,
and the
professor, you know what I'm
professor.
saying? But I love the fact that he sat down with him and explained that to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was I looked at that as kind of a turning point for Professor Reynolds. I was glad to see that he really took the time to sit down and explain to him. He kind of let him know, like, all right, little nigga, I don't all the way fuck with you, but you smart, and you need to keep growing that knowledge that you have. And so I'm going to see what I can kind of instill in you to make sure that you work harder than you've been working.
But why did he write that paper, that rebuttal, the way he did?
You said, why did he write the paper?
Why did he write that
rebuttal?
Well,
the paper didn't rebuttal. That's the thing. The paper was agreeing with everything that the professor was talking about.
But I mean, you're right. Yeah. Why did he
had that rebuttal when he was in class?
Yeah.
Because
you don't like.
No.
You don't like getting challenged.
No, Lauren told. No. What I'm saying, Lauren was telling him agree with everything, play the game right.
Yeah, and he don't do games. He doesn't. Right. Tariq, like me, kind of has a problem with authority. I'm gonna keep it being. That's really what it is. So the second anybody comes down on him, tries to make him feel small, weak, insignificant, wrong,
or uneducated,
Tariq is going to prove he's going to prove them wrong.
Right.
And that's his whole goal. You know what I'm saying? It's that, and that veracity is what could get him into trouble, but it could also get him in some great places. So, but Dr. Reynolds was right. Professor Reynolds was right. He has to stay true to himself. He has to keep that veracity. You got to keep that energy. That's ultimately what it is. You have to keep that energy no matter what the situation, and that includes in academia.
But
You know what I'm saying?
I'm asking, why did he agree with everything?
On the paper?
Yeah.
Because he wanted the grade.
Yeah, he did.
Did he agree, or did he agree because Lauren told him to?
I think it's partially that too.
Yeah.
I think partially because Lauren told him to.
He basically
Lauren,
did.
Sorry.
He did everything that he felt like the professor would want to hear, but that's the thing though. Is like him doing that caused the professor not to give him no fucking credit, which is bullshit. But at the same time, though, it was like, all right, I seen you in person, how you are. Don't do it in writing if that's not how you feel in person.
You just gonna keep just banging on him, John?
Yes, bitch.
Fucking up the feedback. Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Excuse the audio difficulties.
Yeah, just fucking up the feedback. Who gives a shit?
You goddamn Grand Canyon son of a bitch.
Grand
Okay,
Canyon.
just scrape the floor too.
Feel good about
Just
yourself?
don't give a
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
We're gonna let that ride.
So
Yes.
was his now my thing is, did he agree with everything because Lauren told him you gotta play the game
No,
right?
he agreed with everything because Lauren. Well, I think because Lauren explained, "Oh, that's how you play the game. That's how you get the grades, and you need the grades in order to move up. You need
Right.
the grades in order to get out of here." And I think that's ultimately why he did it, to get that potential A plus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
And so the paper was probably great. But the reason I'm glad he didn't get credit on that paper, because now he has to learn a lesson in being himself. He has to learn a lesson in being authentic. And now he has no choice but to, keep it a being now in every paper
Keep
that
it
he
a mill.
writes. You know what I'm saying? And so I think he learned a valuable lesson. But yeah, the reason he only did it for the grades. Like, that's it. Hands down.
Yeah.
So that's my thought there.
I mean, I just think Lauren has a good fucking sense of what's going on.
Absolutely.
That's why he.
But she also doesn't understand the
Hello?
kind of person Tariq
You
is.
just gonna keep cutting me off?
My apologies.
So
You couldn't help yourself. You could not help yourself.
I think fucking yo. It's like, but what about but you know what? All right, but what about how you feel about but I'm like, all right.
You motherfucker, man.
We were doing good.
We were doing excellent, yo, until that
Was
point. We were doing
Why
excellent. Yes.
All right.
I never listen. For the sake of this, we had a discussion about getting a name. I don't know the name of this bull, but how do you feel about the cops' dynamic with Monet?
Oh shit! I forget the cop's name too.
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, I know his name. Ramirez.
Ramirez,
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Officer
There
Ramirez.
you go.
So you saying, what do we feel about the
The
relationship, the dynamic?
Yeah,
between
because
Monet
all right, in the scene, all right, she played the scene. Monet played the scene where she was messing with Ramirez, and then Lorenzo called her up, was like, "Yo, come tomorrow, but come early." And it was like, all right, you know what I mean? Like she basically got the drug side, but then she got like the cops side of the whole situation too.
Yeah, she got
She
Ramirez.
and
Ramirez
Lorenzo
is-
don't know that Monet's messing with Ramirez and shit.
Well, here's my thing about that. We don't necessarily know that. We don't
That's
know.
true.
that
That's
he
true.
doesn't know. He
That's
could
true.
very well. This could very well be his idea. But who knows? We'll only know the deeper we get into the into the show. Into the
Right.
series.
Well, from what we see, I don't think so. Because I don't think he knows, because one, that's his wife. Two, he out there booked.
Well, I'm speculating.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm just.
We're speculating that he
probably
doesn't.
doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just looking at it from just like a. I'm like, realistically, man, people that's booked, man, and that's his wife. Knock it off my wife, nigga. I mean, like, take time, you.
That's a different story. Yeah, that's a different vibe. He gonna be feeling like, yo, you shouldn't be doing that type time like at all with anybody and shit. I don't give a fuck I'm locked up or not.
Yeah.
I can get my own room with you and shit, so you ain't even got to worry about that.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
them conjugal visits is set up a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
saying
'cause
that.
I didn't smash.
I'm not
jail
saying
bitches.
that, but I'm saying on the aspect of Lorenzo still like he's still a man, so he gonna be feeling like, yo, I don't give a fuck if I'm in the fucking jail or not, bro.
I ain't hear nothing
Like,
he said.
It's all good.
I know I heard
Keep
what
going,
the fuck he
keep going,
said.
keep going.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what
I
type
got
time.
jokes, nigga.
I don't give a fuck what type time. Like Lorenzo's still a man, so you gonna always feel like, yo, don't be doing no type of shit. I don't give a fuck if it's a cop or not. I can see you and I got power. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
What just power? I see what you did there.
He's not.
That was nice, right?
No,
that was nice.
he's not. That.
You fucking hater.
That's
You
right.
fucking hater.
That's right.
Everybody knows from here on out that Dave is a fucking hater.
So,
Dave, keep going.
so what about now? Everything you say is facts. Like, but and it could also work towards what Irv was speculating, was saying that maybe he does know. Maybe this is all part of his plan. Maybe he's set this shit up.
Right.
Because he could set this whole shit up. Like, bitch, I want to see how loyal you really are. I'm out here booking you out here fucking Poppy from down the street. Well, they're both Poppies.
Oh shit.
But he's with the law and shit. So
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Hey, Papa, you want to go to jail? Or you want to go home?
that's it.
What you want to do? That's it. We answer that question. I give you $2. You give me 50 cents. That's it.
pendejo.
That's terrible.
Another-
God.
Another thing is
These are jokes. These are jokes.
yeah, these are jokes. One last thing.
About what?
Monet.
Get it right. Take
Well,
your time.
Take your time.
Breathe.
Enunciate.
Fuck the both of y'all. Fuck the villain and fuck the stepdad. Anyway,
The villain ain't even
see-
do nothing.
yeah,
Not
nah,
the
the both of y'all
obvious
participated, so fuck the both of y'all. So
Take your time.
Monet basically, you see more of
Use your
a
words.
demonstrative
Use your words.
way. I'ma fuck you up.
God damn.
I can't get it out just because these motherfuckers. Listen, Monet was on some shit on this joint where she was really
Oh yeah,
angry.
now the road side coming out on him.
Yes, she was on some shit on this joint where she took the daughter's phone, smashed it. It was like she was more angry. In
That
this
was on
joint.
some shit, but I also feel like you should let that girl go to school. Like, let her join that WNBA and let her do her thing.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
right.
she wants to get out of
It-
that life clearly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I love the fact that the pops, yes, I'm saying the pops and the daughter, because that's even though we know who they are, I'm just saying, because it sounds stronger that way. The pops and the daughter got that connection, like, yo, don't tell your mom or don't tell your dad, and they got their own little bond because he wants her to be better than the street shit.
Right.
right.
And the mom is not cool with that. Mary, they don't want that.
Real shit.
But me, she wants to do. You can't get mad somebody's doing better, but maybe she feels that type of way. All right, we're back. Technical difficulties.
You know what I'm talking about?
This dumbass nigga over here, as usual. But I don't know. I think we pretty much covered every. Nah, fuck. I'm sorry.
There's a bit more, but
Yeah,
I don't
we
know
did,
if we
yeah.
don't really have enough time to get into it this week.
Yeah.
Maybe we can tie it into what the next episode has to offer.
Right. You know, 'cause we,
And that shit gonna be crazy next week.
Yeah.
on one final note, I definitely love Tamika's role. How she fucked Tasha up on that
She
stand, bro.
came through and showed Tasha you are not ready to be on the stand.
Yeah.
Because what happens when he hits you with all these bitches?
Exactly.
You ain't gonna be able to say shit.
All right.
And that was what. Yeah, I agree. Perfect.
So,
I wonder if she's gonna join Davis's team though, for real.
We shall see.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, she
curious
will.
about that.
We shall see.
So let's see where
hey,
it goes.
Power Book 2 Ghost, Episode 2 recap.
3.
Oh,
Dickhead.
wow. 3. Yeah, he's right.
Episode 3.
Dickhead.
All right, that's going to edit out. I'm David Stepdad.
Ball.
Irv the villain.
And we out.